Hey bitch, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute, but I'm back and I have tested positive for COVID-19. You heard me right. I'm gonna get straight into the video because I'm sure you're gonna have a lot of questions that I'll probably answer in another video. So I was traveling with a friend to go visit two of my other friends out of state, and I left on July 18th. On July 24th, well, actually I wanna say July 23rd, one of my friends started to show symptoms of just being sick. She just had a fever. She wasn't feeling well. She was coughing just very little. So we didn't think anything of it. Plus she had some personal things going on in her life. So we just assumed she was run down, what have you. The 24th, I started with a little, like, I don't know, every couple hours. It was so little and really, again, thought nothing of it. That was a Friday. Saturday, my throat started to tickle and I didn't really have the cough at all, but I felt a little feverish, didn't take my temperature, but I had like a little allergy tickle in my throat. Again, didn't think anything of it until Sunday when everybody was showing symptoms. Everybody had a fever, everybody was coughing. Yeah, it was not good. So Sunday, sorry, I'm still suffering. So Sunday, my throat was hurting a lot more. Monday was my flight home. I left very early in the morning. I did not take my mask off. I took NyQuil before I got on the plane. I slept the entire time until I landed. I didn't wake up once. I didn't drink water. I didn't have a snack. My mask was on the whole time. So that was Monday. I get home. And now at this point, my throat is hurting. I look so crazy because of this sun. At this point, my throat is hurting so bad. It's never hurt this bad in my entire life. Every time I swallow, my ears are on fire, literally on fire. So I decided the responsible thing to do would be to get off the plane and me and my friend go get tested and then quarantine somewhere until we have the result. That way we don't get our family sick. So that's what we did. We drove 2.5 hours because we landed in New Jersey and I live on Long Island. We drove 2.5 hours to a hospital where we got tested. They tested me for both strep and coronavirus. I'm assuming because of what I've read, the sore throat isn't like a typical symptom. It happens in a lot of people, but it's not one of the standard symptoms and definitely not like one of the first. So they tested me and I waited there for my strep results. My strep results came back negative. I should probably not be in front of the window in my underwear if I'm gonna be so nervous about people walking by. So they did the nose swab. It didn't hurt me at all. It actually tickled. And then my friend who I was with, it hurt her really bad. She was like watering at her eyes. She was yelling fuck. The doctor was so mean and I don't blame him because I understand he works in healthcare and he's probably seen a lot with this coronavirus and we shouldn't have traveled. That's the bottom line. I'm glad I did. I had a great time and I really needed to get away, but I mean, I understand he was really pissed that we traveled. So he was giving us this whole lecture and I'm pretty sure he stabbed my friend in the nose on purpose. But that was Monday. My throat was still hurting. We went to a hotel that night. We ordered DoorDash for the next couple days. It took 72 hours literally for them to give us our results back. And at this point, by Tuesday, my throat started to feel better, thank God. I was drinking a lot of hot tea and just taking Dayquil and NyQuil to help me sleep. My cough was really bad at this point. Like I could barely breathe. I just kept nonstop coughing. It didn't hurt and it wasn't phlegmy. It's just like, you know, when you have a cough and you can't stop coughing and it's so irritating. That's exactly what I felt like. I was getting so frustrated and aggravated. Like I couldn't speak without coughing or having a cough attack. I couldn't lay down. I couldn't go in the shower. That lasted for a couple days. Today's the 12th day. And I have no symptoms. I had a fever for all of this time up until the 1st of August is when my fever broke. I had hit 101.7 twice, but other than that, I was consistently 100.1 to 100.7 nonstop, all the time, no matter what medicine I was on, Tylenol, whatever. That's another thing. They don't tell you to take anything. I feel like the story is getting out of hand. They don't tell you to take anything but Tylenol. So like you're basically on your own with this virus. It's very frustrating. Okay, so backtrack. I get the call My friend gets the call first, it's positive, and then they say that it's a 30% chance it's a false positive. So I'm assuming the call's coming within a couple minutes, and it comes within like 3 minutes of her phone call. They tell us to quarantine. So at this point, I'm freaking out because I'm in a hotel. I live with my sister and her boyfriend, and my sister had to see my grandpa actually today when I'm filming this on August 5th, because it's my grandma's 1-year anniversary of her passing away, and I didn't want to go home and get them sick because then they couldn't see my grandpa and then he would be all alone. So I'm stressing out. This hotel is costing me like close to $200 a night. Thank God my mom and her mans took care of it for the first couple nights. I would be dead without them. So I was just flustered. I didn't know what to do. I had really bad anxiety. So my mom gives me a call and tells me that she lives with my 2 little siblings. One of them is 16, one of them is 20. So she's going to her boyfriend's house for 2 weeks. My little sister can go between her friend's house and my house and stay in my room, which I had not been in since July 17th. And then my little brother was going to my aunt's house so that I could quarantine here. So at least I have a kitchen, I can go outside, I can do my thing, which I was so grateful for because I was going crazy. I was only in the hotel for 3 days and I was going nuts. Like, there was no room to do anything. I couldn't even stretch if I fucking wanted to. It was terrible. So I've been at her house. My fever's been gone. It's just this little cough. That's literally all that's left. And I lost my sense of smell. I never lost my sense of taste, thank God, because I've been able to eat and enjoy my food. And it's just much more comfortable here. I can wake up, I can have my coffee, I can exercise, I can read. I'm starting my 2nd book right now. And that's pretty much it. It really is as bad as they say it is, because when I had a fever and I was coughing, and my sore throat, I was out for the count. Like, I honestly could have cried real tears. That's how much of a baby I am. But that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, definitely comment below and I'll try and make another video. But please, guys, wear your mask and wash your hands. It's so important. When I leave here, I get out of isolation August 10th. Oh, the other really cool thing is, I know it's more for like statistics and to kind of contain it, and it has more to do with the government than for me, but the Department of Health nurses call me every single day, every single morning at 11:45 usually, to ask my symptoms, to see if I need food, any mental health services, to ask my temperature and things like that. So it's lonely, but you feel like somebody's looking out for you, other than your PCP, which I didn't even call because what are they gonna do? Nothing. So that's pretty much been it. I plan on getting retested before I'm out of isolation, because technically they extended my isolation since I traveled, but 14 days since my symptoms is August 7th. So I'm hoping to get retested then. And I've pretty much been doing nothing. I've been cooking, I've been reading a lot, I've been watching lots of Chris Lee Knows Best and just all kinds of Netflix. Schitt's Creek is hilarious. And my mom dropped off a kiddie pool for me. She left it at my doorstep. That's like also the saddest thing. Everybody keeps dropping things off in the driveway, and I obviously can't see them or like speak to them. So it's been pretty lonely, but I'm gonna show you my kiddie pool before it gets dark out. So this didn't happen for a couple days, but finally I got it, and I had a pump here, and it's honestly perfect. I can sit right there. I can actually lounge across the whole thing. I can go underwater. It's so big. So I've been able to at least tan and hang out outside and listen to music and like enjoy my day. My sleep schedule's a little fucked, but it is what it is. Hopefully I'll make some more content for you guys soon. But like I said, please make sure you wash your hands. It is very serious, this virus, and I can only imagine like the thought of my mom getting sick with this and having to deal with those symptoms is like ridiculous. Just be safe, social distance, be responsible. Once I leave here, I'm getting the house disinfected by a cleaning company so that they can come home. And that's pretty much it. That's all that's been going on. You can check out my Instagram and look at my stories to see all the boring things I'm doing. Maybe keep me some company. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll try and answer them either in another video or in a comment down below. Bye, guys.